There was never any doubt that Teru would be at the bottom of this list. The problem is, the little pervert probably likes it too much down there.
Number 46, Leon Kuwata. He was the first person to kill somebody in the series, and he did it by bastardizing America's national pastime, baseball. A direct insult to my countrymen. Babe Ruth ain't die for this.
Number 45, Korikyu Shinguji. 2 words, sister complex.
Number 44, Miyu Iruma, that she's always demeaning other people for being sheeple that have their eyes closed to the truth. Big subscriber to Alex Jones.
Hifumi Yamada is proof that Spike Chunsoft has always thought that the awkward pervert with a gross design character was funny, and furthermore, proof that they have always been wrong.
Angie is problematic. She's a Pacific Islander that worships a god that demands blood sacrifices and loves demonic rituals. Lots of tikis involved. She's got a seashell necklace. It's not a good look.
Whenever I try to look up cute fan art of the Fire Emblem character, Ryoma of Hoshino, I get this guy instead.
She wore one set of clothing for an entire week because she couldn't figure out how to take off the kimono. What? And besides grossing me out a lot, Hyoko literally just won't stop crying.
Somehow, this guy is the ultimate astronaut, but he's never been to space.
Number 38, Shuichi Saihara. They killed the only female protagonist ever, and she had a real personality, and they replaced her with the most dull and boring character ever written.
Number 37, Kokichi Oma. A bubbly, cheerful, universally beloved paragon of joy and peace. That was a lie.
So your first girlfriend's framed you for murder and then been executed in front of your eyes by your classmates. My people tell the same story.
Tenko suffered from never being allowed to be an actual character. She was constantly used as a mouthpiece for her opinions about men and martial arts, and did I mention men?
Mondo Owada is a jackass, and the only reason he's this high up on the list is because of his hair. Look at that, you could cut a steak with that thing.
Somehow, more interesting as an ordinary high school girl than as a participant in a murder-death game. How?
Hajime Hinata. I had to look up who this was on the wiki, and it turns out he's the protagonist of a game I played for 30 hours.
Highly uncomfortable fan service shot is not a character trait. Secret murder fetish, however, is a character trait.
Number 30, Kirumi Tojo. Kirumi is intelligent, disciplined, and determined, but making a girl's ultimate talent be I can clean good is not my favorite one.
Soda, if I could say one thing to you, Sonia doesn't like you like that, so stop. Also, file your weird sharp teeth.
Kibo. Pros. Is a robot. Cons. Does not come with Alexa.
Just like Himiko, I was too lazy to come up with a description of her. I think she does magic?
Nagito is an even madder version of Bakura from Yu-Gi-Oh! And for that I'll keep a stiff upper lip.
She wears a short skirt, and her name can mean butt in Japanese. Low-hanging fruit.
Bakura was a well-known member of the NRA and turns every Reddit thread into a conversation about Second Amendment rights.
She takes care of children and presumably raises them to be goth badasses like her. Nice.
I have a well-documented weakness for rocker girls.
I think I'm supposed to find him funny, but I don't. His jokes land about 30% of the time, which is also the percentage of beef in his hamburger which was stolen by aliens. And no, it doesn't make any more sense in context.
Look, Sonia is like the princess of Narnia or whatever, but the real story here is that she's a hot anime girl that is also a big ol' weeb.
Number 19, Rantaro Amami. Who?
Look, she's got a big sword, and I don't know, have you guys ever thought about what it would be like how the world would be different if we all had a big sword? Not like all the time, like everyone had a big sword, just like all...
Would swim with, would eat donuts with, would be BFFs with, and all the sequel's attempts to replace her never quite lived up to her perfectly glazed glory.
Gundam Tanaka. I'm not going to stand here and defend Gundam and his heart of a poet goth scene kid nonsense. What I am going to do is stand here and defend such strong babies.
Fuyuhiko Kuzuryu. Now he was gonna be lower on this list, but he made us an offer we couldn't refuse, you know.
Bonus points for an attempt to put a trans character in a Japanese game, and minus an equal number of points for doing it badly. Regardless, the entire reason the students were able to beat Monokuma was because of Chihiro and her AI. So without her, this list would be 16 students long instead, and wouldn't that be a shame?
Number 13, Celestia Ludenberg. Am I the only one who let her step on me? Anyone? Bueller? Anyone?
Makoto gets extra points for having literally an iota of personality in a world of thousands of bland anime protagonists. Congratulations on meeting the minimum standards for creating a character, Spike.
Coach Nekomaru wants what's best for all of us. He wants us to exercise and get strong and eat our protein.
The definition of a gentle giant. He's got a big heart, he can talk to animals, mostly keeps to himself. Oh, sorry, I'm reading a description of Koto from My Hero Academia. So, Ganta.
Gamer girls? In my Danganronpa, it's more likely than you think.
Tsumugi is the ultimate cosplayer, so that means that she could become anyone or anything she needs to. I could be Tsumugi right now. You'd have no way of knowing.
Beautiful inside and out. A devoted friend and a loyal ally. There's no jokes to be made about Sakura Ogami. I just love her.
My sweet girl, taken from me in the prime of her life. Monokuma executed her unfairly, halfway through the game, and left me with the most boring, bland anime protagonist possible. Kate is the only reason that the class in V3 was able to make it out alive and defeat Monokuma.
Ultimate detective, although some might say ultimate waifu, am I right? Just kidding. One of the only characters who's consistently useful and provides helpful information.
So his title is the ultimate moral compass, right? So theoretically, if whatever he does is the right thing to do. Kiyotaka is the all-powerful god of this universe in setting what is right and what is wrong.
Number 3, Toko Fukawa, aka Genocide Jack. The shy literature lover with a secret. When she's Toko, she's adorable and relatable. When she's Genocide Jack, she's hilarious, terrifying, and somehow still oddly relatable. Two great characters for the price of one.
Byakuya is constantly referring to other students as amoeba or plebeians, which makes him very relatable to me. He's serious, sophisticated, and smarter than all the other students put together. He then goes on to join the Future Foundation, and even though he's pretty rude to every other student, he's allowed to be because he is that much better than them, like me with my colleagues.
Number 1, Junko Enoshima. No other student could possibly take the top spot on this list. Junko is the ultimate despair, the queen of torture and suffering. Literally the reason the Danganronpa franchise happens in the first place. Plus, one of the best video game villains in recent years. Or, I would argue, of all time. Her effective manipulation of both enemy and ally are present in every single piece of Danganronpa-related media. In her own words, yes, queen!
Where was your favorite student on this list? Don't like our rankings? That's too bad, because the video is already finished. What the hell? This is fat Byakuya erasure, and I won't stand for it.